Hey Aquarius, and welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a general reading for the month of March. So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Remember, this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate with you, do remember to check your sun, moon and your rising sign. And as it's a general reading, what shows up today is what we'll talk about. So Aquarius, so far you have Judgment, the Devil and Lovers. You have the Magician. You have the King of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. No, I feel like the Four of Pentacles should go there. The Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups and Temperance. I'm going to take those both because it does feel like there's some kind of harmony and balance that comes through this. So I feel, Aquarius, that in the past there was, a relationship that you were, bound to, I feel, in a negative way. There was some kind of could be Aquarius, Capricorn or Gemini, but it feels like because we have the Devil and the Lovers, there was this liberation from this toxic tie to a relationship. There was freedom. You liberated yourself from that. You may have given it, a lot of chances as well, but in the past there was freedom from this toxic tie to a relationship. And you manifested. You could be a fire sign, you could be a Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising, or you could have manifested a Leo into your life that brought you healing, or manifested taking some kind of action and passion that brought about healing for you, or will bring about healing for you. You may not be there yet. And I feel as a result, it's left you kind of in this holding back. Should I, shouldn't I? What should I decide about my future? Where are you going now? It's kind of left you in this feeling of, well, what happens next? Or it will do leave you in this feeling of what happens next. And I feel that with the Queen of Cups and Temperance, it's about keeping a lid on your emotions, keeping your emotions in check, but also allowing yourself to be emotionally balanced in this situation. So allowing, positive and negative to come to the surface so that you can, balance yourself, balance your thoughts, balance your actions. Because obviously if your emotions are out of balance, then so are the decisions that you make. So are your perception of situations. So what you need to do is make sure that you allow positive and negative aspects of what you've been through to balance you out in this situation and provide the healing and the harmony that you need in order for you to keep yourself at a level and focus on where you wish to go in the future. I feel that with the Four of Pentacles, you could be holding on to money. You could be doing quite well. You could be holding on to money or saving your money. And it could be because you are in a situation where you have a decision to make. Which way do you go? You're at this crossroads now. And how is the future looking? What do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I move forward or do I stay? Some of you could be considering keeping this toxic relationship around you. Going back to this toxic relationship, I feel that be very, very careful if you do decide something like that, because obviously, if you do decide something like that, then obviously it could create a cycle for you that you can't get out of. So be very, very careful about this. It feels like a toxic relationship because we have the Lovers and we have the Devil next to it. Plus we have Judgment. So some of you may be considering or may have considered giving this relationship a second chance, but as it's very toxic. But you have manifested this fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo or Aries, but Leo especially. Also could be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, or Sag again. Could be Gemini. We got the Magician and the Lovers here as well. Could be Aquarius, could be Capricorn, as I said at the beginning. So let's clarify and see what may transpire from this, because obviously if you have decided to give this relationship a chance, then you have to this could be why you're in this quandary, you know, come the end of March, where you feel as though, what's next? What do I do? Where do I go? It feels like there's confusion here. And it could be to do with, you know, some kind of addiction. So be careful about what this person, what quality of life does this person bring to you? How do they improve your life? You know, ask yourself that question. How do they improve your life? In what way do they improve your life? In what way do they bring quality? And in what way do you bring quality to them? Because it does go both ways. You have to always look at yourself as well. So yeah, I mean, this relationship could have been just, it could have just been toxic, because it is in the past position. But it could have been toxic. It could have just been, I'm sorry, a traditionally toxic relationship, you know, like codependent. Really codependent, but in a very unhealthy way. Could be some kind of drug addiction as well. This makes me feel as though that's why there could be some kind of confusion here about the future and where you're going. It feels very much like you have to balance yourself out. If that means doing a detox or you know, to clear the imbalance, you know, maybe one person's addiction is stronger than the others. If you've got to do a detox to clear your mind, yeah. So some of you have decided to walk away. It's really windy today. Some of you have decided to walk away from this toxic relationship and manifest a fire sign, a Leo especially, and manifest healing. So some of you have done this. The Four of Pentacles again. Some of you are holding back from manifesting this change in your life. Because there is this connection to this King of Wands. Now we have the Knight of Wands clarifying that. So some of you are holding back from this. Some of you are just refusing to see. Some of you are holding back from your manifestation. You're not allowing yourself to evolve in this relationship. Because you feel that, you know, either the person is making you feel that that's all you deserve, or that's what you're worth, or, you know, or you feel that way about yourself, or maybe, you know, it's a bit of both. Some of you want this relationship back. Or your person wants this relationship back. This toxic relationship. Either you or your person wants it back. Because they feel that that's going to bring them healing. So there is a very heavy codependency here. So be very careful, because one of you have decided to walk away, but somebody wants it back again. Because they feel that's going to bring them healing, peace. You have to be really careful. This person could have had a long-standing addiction as well. It could have been a long-standing addiction. We've got the Hierophant and the Devil. It's just like true codependency. They could be very dependent on you, Aquarius. and codependent on you, and you are just not, and this person is the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. You know, this person is, they flicked between stability and instability. And where you may have been holding back, Two of Pentacles. So we've got the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, and Two of Pentacles. This is about, we've got the Lovers as well. The bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. And I was saying that about balancing your emotions. Now, it just seems as though, Aquarius, either your person is wanting to like reunite with you. You could be the one who decided to walk away, but your person could be wanting to reunite with you because they feel as though that's going to bring them harmony and peace with the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords. However, I feel that you could be reluctant to do so with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. You could be reluctant to go back into that, and you could be saying to yourself, okay, well, in the future, okay, well, this is my future. What does my future hold? I don't know. I'm at a crossroads. Where do I go? But I feel that you don't know where to go, but you know you want to go forward. So you definitely know that you are not going backwards. You know that you are going forwards, although you don't know where that road is going to take you. You know you're not going backwards. And with the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, is very much about you not caring how the other person feels about it. You are moving on through, because of the Five of Swords, it feels a bit like, Aquarius, that you're a bit tired. You're being the stronger person in this situation. You're definitely being a stronger person. You are the one who is liberating themselves. You know, that's your energy there with the Judgment card. That's your energy. So you are freeing yourself with the Ace of Pentacles and bringing about this brand new beginning. But there is someone who is tied to you. There's someone who's tied to you. And by you walking away from this relationship, it's just created, it's created this situation, knowingly or unknowingly. You may not even realize that you're holding back from your positive manifestations, or this person's holding on to you. They're still holding on to you. They're tied to you, and they can't let you go. And they are very, very heavily dependent on you. And it's keeping you in this state of confusion where you don't know whether you're coming or going. It's very difficult for you. You know you know that the relationship is no good. But this person is emotionally tied to you. Could be financially tied to you as well. There's a tie here. Like, they will not let you out. They will not release you. And it's very difficult to clear your thoughts and clear your mind when someone else has you in their vibration all the time. And when someone says, you know, if someone refuses to let you go. Careful that there isn't any kind of spell work going on. It could be drug use. It could be spell work. Somebody could be trying to hold on to you through some kind of spell work as well. So be careful of that, Aquarius, because I do see the Magician and the Devil, and whenever those cards are out, I always say that. It could also be drug use. And it could be designed to keep you in this position of just the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, keep you in this, I don't know, energy. I don't know. You know enough to know that you want to move forward. I'm just looking at these cards and I'm just thinking, You know enough that you want to move forward and that there is a future for you. But for some reason, it just feels with the two of wands, he's tied to that stick. It just feels like you can't leave even though you want to. And this is where this emotional confusion is coming from. This is where this Seven of Cups energy is coming from. Now, obviously, if you keep a lid on your emotions and you help balance yourself out, if you've got to do a detox, if this is you that has to clear your mind somehow, then do that. Because obviously that's necessary for you to do so. This person, as much as they're grounded in some way, but they are this temporary energy. They're very unsure as to, they're grounded because there is the King of Wands, but they are not grounded with the Knight of Wands. It's like they're this king but a knight and a knight but a king. They're grounded in terms of they know that they want you, Aquarius. They know that they want you. And it kind of looks like by any means necessary they're going to have you, or they're going to keep you. And they know enough about energy work to know that if they don't let you go out of their vibration, that there will be a tie. Like, they know that. They're not letting you go, Aquarius. They just feel that this reunion is going to bring peace. Wow. For some of you, you decide to go back to this relationship even though it's toxic. For others of you, you decide not. This person comes back to you, and even though there is a tie, I feel that you are kind of, it feels as though there's even though it's the Four of Pentacles, it feels as though there's a delay on the heartbreak. It's like you can't allow, you're not being allowed to feel the way you should feel because everything's just being clouded for you. So careful that this person isn't doing any kind of spell work, putting things, in your food, in your drinks, when they're around you. There could be some drug use here. This person could be a chaotic drug user, a long-term toxic person as well. And they have that you want a new beginning. But that person doesn't want you to go anywhere. I'm just looking at this Eight of Cups and the lovers, and they got that binding around their hands, and the Eight of Cups, it just feels as though you're trying to walk away, but they're just not letting you. They're just not letting you. They're holding on to you. Wow. I don't know if I can. I do recommend, Aquarius, that, this person doesn't look like they live with you. Doesn't look like they're in the same house as you, the same home as you. So try and protect yourself as much as you can. If you want out of this relationship and you want to cut ties, look into cutting ties. You can Google it. Spiritual ties, energetic ties. Start detoxing yourself, because whatever is in your system needs to come out. That is a big thing as well, I can see here. The light field. Now that's about people who have passed into the spirit world. So you could be having some kind of message here that you are being protected, even though this person won't let you go. You could be being protected anyway. And we have dreams. You could have gotten yourself into this relationship unknowingly. No one says it's your fault at all, No one says that, you knew what you were getting into. You probably didn't. This person, because they are such a long-standing toxic person, they've been like that for such a long time. They probably function on a level that appears to be okay. Appears to be you know, normal, but it's not. It's normal for them, but it's not normal for you. Right, so we have number 63, the light field. Sorry, this has been a long one. Let me see how much. Oh gosh, this has been a long one. Number 63, the light field. And it says, this oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with the field of awareness that is real, with a field of awareness that is real. And you are protected by the light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those that have passed on or will pass on in the future will always be held safely in love. It's also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, past, present and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. So that, you know, there's connections here, and you are protected by light. So do remember. And we have dreams. It's a good card. This is a good card, actually. And it says, waves of healing energy flow through you as you sleep, subconsciously restoring balance and healing unresolved emotional issues. An issue which most probably stems from a past life is being processed and healed in your dream state. You may not be aware of this issue that impacts negatively on your life. It manifests through unexplained negative feelings, self-doubt and irrational fear. The good news is that there is nothing you need do. Just be patient. Allow the process without trying to make sense of it. Trust, for you will soon be free from negativity, and so that so often has sabotaged your progress in the past. A brighter, more confident you soon surfaces. Now, I will say this. I will say that for those of you who got into this toxic relationship, and I feel we do have the Temperance and the Queen of Cups as the overall energy, so it does feel to me as though some of you guys overcome this, like you do. You overcome this. You heal through this, or from this, or you begin to look at your future. Come the end of March, you begin to look at your future. You begin to decide things about your future, even if this person won't let you go. You're still fighting out of that relationship. You know, you're still taking yourself out of it, taking yourself away from it. And that could be because you're being healed within your dream state, and you're also being protected by light. So I feel here with the Temperance and the Queen of Cups, as I was reading that, some cards came to me, and these two cards came to me. Obviously the Queen of Cups and the Temperance with the Seven of Cups. These two cards came to me, and I feel that, and the Lovers came to me as well, because it just makes me feel as though some of you do opt out of this and stay out of it. Some of you opt out and go back in, and some of you opt out, stay out, but the person doesn't want to let you go. So it makes things difficult for you. And so this is a heads up. If this person is keeping you within their vibration, you need to be very mindful that you don't speak to this person. That if they, you know, turn up and you don't want them there, you know, have the strength to not open the front door, or however it works, you know. Just be mindful. If you want to cut ties, then look at ways of cutting ties, because you don't have to obviously be around that person in order to cut ties with them. There is a physical, well, not a physical way, but you can do it when you're around that person within their energy. There is a way you can do it, but look up how to do it when you're away from that person, because obviously if you cut ties, if you try to cut ties and somebody won't let you go, it's going to be very, very difficult. It's going to be very, 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 very cord cutting, it's called. So yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to do so. So let's do the angel answers. You do overcome it. I feel with the Queen of Cups, and you get your emotions in balance. You do. For March, you do. So that's the good side of it. So you can ask 2 questions, or you can use these as guidance. We've got 2 cards here. First one says the situation will improve, which it definitely will. And the second card says perfect timing. So nothing happens before the time, Aquarius. Don't get too bogged down by all of this. I've just had to make sure that you understood that you know, somebody could be tied to you and not letting you go, and you may not be aware of this. So now you are. So I just wanted to make sure. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. It is a big month for you in March, Aquarius. And we still have all these planets in your sign as well, which is really interesting. So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful month of March. You do overcome this. You do balance your hormones. Do balance your emotions, balance your hormones. That could be it as well. That's why I was saying about doing a detox, because obviously that does help balance your hormones out and your emotions. So it does work on you know, more than one level. But have a wonderful month of March. Stay well, stay well, stay well. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Do remember to press that notification bell down there so you can receive information and notifications of when I upload my videos straight away. Have a wonderful month of March. Stay well, stay well, stay well. See you again soon.